Hey guys, I'm Kenzie and I am here with restaurateur Phil Armstrong, who is the owner of Aurum, Breckenridge, and in Steamboat. Phil, how are you doing today?
Doing fantastic. Thanks, McKenzie.
So Phil, a lot of people in Breckenridge and really the mountains in general have been a little concerned about, what are we going to do this winter? The outdoor dining in Breckenridge has really been the belle of the ball this summer with COVID putting these restrictions on restaurants. And I've heard some things that sound like you're leading the pack in innovation as far as outdoor dining.
I don't know about leading the pack, but rightfully so, everyone is concerned. We're facing capacity restrictions, which are a challenge. I think Breckenridge as a whole has done a fantastic job of welcoming tourists this year, this summer, I should say. We've done the closure of the Main Street downtown, which I think has provided a really nice environment for people to come. But yes, we're all concerned about what the winter will bring. And so in keeping with that, we actually decided to enact a project that we were going to do regardless of COVID or not, which is putting some dining yurts out in front of the restaurant. We're super excited about it. We saw these yurts in Aspen about 2 years ago at the St. Regis Hotel and just thought it was a very unique dining experience, and again, had planned to pull the trigger on this irregardless of the situation, but it seemed very timely to do so right now.
Yeah, no kidding. You really can't ask for better timing in that regard. You guys have multiple restaurants and multiple locations. Aurum and Breck here, you guys have a fair amount of open space. And my understanding with some of this winter outdoor dining is that it is going to be space restricted based on your private property.
Sure.
So what kind of other, are you doing anything else in your other restaurants? What are some other cool things that,
Yeah, so the yurts will be at Aurum Steamboat. On our riverfront deck, we'll have 4 of them. And then here at Aurum Breckenridge, we'll have 2, one to the left of the entrance, one to the right. Table 79 is one of our smallest restaurants, which, like many restaurants, doesn't have any public outdoor or private outdoor space. So there's really not much that we can do at that location. And then our 4th restaurant, the Periodic Table, is also blessed with a fair amount of interior space so that we can space things out. But let me be clear when I say that the yurts are really more about creating a dining experience than anything else. So again, it is convenient that this is in the times of COVID and you'll be able to dine single party outside. You won't be exposed necessarily to the rest of the dining community inside the restaurant. But really, these yurts are about creating a very unique dining experience, something that I think people will be really drawn to. And I think other restaurants in town, especially on Main Street, many of them do have a private outdoor space in the rear of the building. But for those of us that don't have any outdoor space, it will be a real challenge. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, it really is going to be something this winter, but it's so nice to have people like you who are really trying to keep Breckenridge going all year around and giving people the Breckenridge experience. We don't want people coming here and being like, oh, I only got to ski one day, there was nothing open. And people like you are really, really giving this town the opportunity to flourish even in this environment.
Sure. I mean, I think we're just providing great dining experiences. I think the town itself, the mayor, Eric, is doing a phenomenal job of trying to create unique ways to bring tourists here so that if they only get one day of skiing in terms of reservation, there are many other things to do. So again, I think the town and the county have done a phenomenal job of bringing people here. Now it's our job to make sure that we do things safely and we do things in a unique and creative way to keep our businesses alive. I got to tell you, the tourism in this town this summer and in Steamboat has been as strong as we have ever seen it. So despite the situation, I think many people are escaping urban markets and coming to the mountains to play. So we've been fortunate. I want to knock on wood here. We've been fortunate that our tourism has been really strong.
That is so great to hear. Now, if people want to come and check this out, where can they find you guys?
So our restaurant's website is aurumbreckenridge.com, or you can just go to destinationhospitality.com, which lists all of our restaurants, and we'll have information about each location.
All right, guys, come check it out this winter. Aurum here in Breck. Phil, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, McKenzie. Appreciate it.